Hey, so I didn't really get a chance to do like a big lunch or anything, but I'm just doing like a little snack, and I wanted chocolate because I didn't want to eat much throughout the day, and chocolate's an appetite suppressor, and it's just awesome. And when you already have that like bowl of chocolate that I made that I showed you like right here, you've already got that bowl of chocolate made. You have so many things that you can do with it throughout your week, and it'll last you about a week to get through it because it's just there's so much of it and you can't eat it all. And so I just wanted to make like these little chocolate balls. Um, I got back and I just had an idea to make these little chocolate balls because I didn't want to just eat chocolate. So what I did was I grabbed some jungle peanuts, I grabbed some spirulina, and I grabbed some hemp seeds, and I took all those together and I threw them in an herb grinder like this. I threw them in this herb grinder and I just mixed them all up. I just threw them in a pile right here, and all I'm doing is basically taking like a huge chunk of chocolate from here, like this right here. I'm just mixing it in and getting it really good in here. I'm just mixing it in, and then I'm just breaking it off into little pieces. I'm just breaking it off into little balls, and like little bite-sized balls, so I can eat these, and they're super good. And yeah, I'm just making like little bite-sized chocolate balls with this little mess I got going on here, and that's all I'm really doing for lunch. It's just super good for you. What I'm also going to do is make some sort of drink. I'll probably make a hemp milk, and I'll show you how I do that. But give me a sec to clean my hands off and get these eaten. Okay, so I'm going to make some hemp milk, and I was going to make it for lunch, but I realized that I hadn't been soaking any hemp seeds, so at lunchtime I put in these hemp seeds. Now it's around dinner time. It's about 5:15 right now. I just got off of work, and I'm going to make this hemp milk right now, and I'm going to drink that while I go to the grocery store. And I'm going to get some lemons. I'm going to make some lemon cayenne water and show you guys how I do that and why I make that and what it does for you. And this is just going to be a nice little drink to have. Get the fats from the hemp seeds, the protein from the hemp seeds, and the carbohydrates from the hemp seed. And it's just really delicious. I'm also going to throw in some maca in there just to sweeten it up a little bit with that and a little bit of agave. Yeah, so let's get started. So as you know, what I do with my water, I've already got this wonderful base water, and I've been soaking these for about 4 or 5 hours, right? And about 5 hours right now. I just put them in about 12. It's about 5 o'clock right now. So yeah, this is the water that I always start off with. I have the Himalayan crystal salt Soleil that I put in it to remineralize it and give it conductivity and electrolytes. I also put the hydrogen peroxide, food grade 3% hydrogen peroxide, and the baking soda or sodium bicarbonate to give it a pH of 9. So it's an alkaline, remineralized, conductive water that I use for everything that I do. Okay, so these have been soaking for a little while, and there's about 6 tablespoons in here, and I'm going to put roughly about a half a liter. So 6 big tablespoons of hemp seeds for a half a liter. I don't want a ton of stuff, you know. But yeah, and I'm gonna blend this up real quick by itself. I gotta grab the cap for the blender, and I'm gonna blend this up by itself for about 10 seconds, not very long. Oh, gotta plug it in. I only have one power source, because it's a German room. You know, I'm in Germany, so they have the 220 outlets, so I have to have a power transformer for everything that I do. And so I've only got one power source, so I have to unplug and plug everything in. So yeah, here we go. all you really need to do. And I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to get the nut milk bag and I'm going to show you how I squeeze that out. Okay, so I got the nut milk bag, and what I'm going to do is I got a container too, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this off into the container and then I'm going to wash out the blender, and then I'm going to strain this back into the blender just simply because I can just go ahead and use it. Just a little bit of seeds isn't a big deal, but yeah, I'm going to strain this back into the blender just simply because I'm going to be blending other stuff up with it after I strain it. Just pour this right in here. And if you haven't already and you're looking to make nut milks, I highly recommend that you get one of these nut milk bags. They are super awesome. They're made of nylon, and they have extremely fine thread, so you just get you get everything out of it, all of the fiber out of it. I used to make nut milks using different things, and these things are so amazing. I recommend just going all out and getting this, and they're really cheap too to get. Relatively inexpensive. Alright, there we go. Got pretty much everything out of it. I'm going to set this off to the side and dry off my hand. Alright, there we go. Now that I got that dried off, I'm going to give it one good little squirt of agave just to sweeten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to put a tablespoon of maca. Put a tablespoon of maca in it. Oh yeah, and I'm going to put some coconut oil in it too and get some really good fats. It's said that your body needs 10 pounds of high quality fat for every 2 months to regenerate your liver. That's how your liver regenerates, with fat. There you go. That's why if you have bad fats and you're regenerating your liver with bad fats, that's why people, when they get old, they get a fatty liver. Alright, here we go. That's just so delicious. I'm just going to blend this up, and we're going to have ourselves an awesome nut milk. There we go. That's all we need to do. I'm just going to clean this stuff up in a little bit. Go ahead and give it a taste test, see how it is. I already know it's going to taste awesome. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah, that's really good. And that's like a pre-superfood, like all on its own. It's a superfood all on its own. And it's just, yeah, that's amazing. So I'm going to drink this, and I'm going to head to the grocery store, get some lemons, and maybe some different lettuces, have a good salad tomorrow or something. Yeah. Wow, this is amazing. Alright.